To Cala or not to Cala? That's the debate as consultations on Zimbabwe's education curriculum review continue. The Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education say review will be done in 6 months. ZTN's Patience Namburo spoke to some parents who wish for continuous assessment learning activities to be phased out.
Say the word colour, and most Zimbabwean parents with school-going children will not think of a pigment or anything related. A number will think of the homonym colour, an abbreviation for continuous assessment learning activities. This is a key component of Zimbabwe's primary and secondary school education curriculum, one which most parents dread and want done away with. They feel it's too much work for their children.
The curriculum is good, but the issue of colours, I think on my side, the government have to look onto it, revisit it, simplify it.
Zimbabwe adopted a new competence-based curriculum framework whose phased implementation commenced in 2017. It is this framework which encompasses the continuous assessment learning activities.
Ndaona kuti Cala iri kutora time yevana yakawanda because vanenge vangoconcentrata nekuti Cala. Secondly, iri expensive kune vanhu vaya vasina access kune zvekuprinta nekuresearcha because it needs a lot of research.
The Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education is currently reviewing the competence-based curriculum framework 5 years after its introduction. Stakeholder consultations are underway, and the ministry is encouraging interested parties to make recommendations on the curriculum review.
We are continuously consulting, and the consultations are ongoing. One of the critical stakeholders is the Minister of Higher and Teacher Education, because that particular ministry is the ministry that trains our teachers. So we really want to get their input and also to look at their curriculum to make sure that the curriculum at higher and teacher education level teachers it's in sync with our vision in the curriculum.
Judging from sentiments expressed by some parents so far, the continuous assessment learning activities are most certainly to take center stage during the ongoing consultations.
Taura chokwadi cheko tapinda bista kuvara. Inini hangu ndiri mubereki. Ndakabereka vanaka. But homework inouya nemwana. Mwana wangu ari ECD ari kuita 8 masubjects. Handisina kutombobvira ndaita ndimwe mibvunzo yaanouya nayo yacho achindiudza kuti mama ndatumwa kuti mundidzidzise izvika. Handisi kutozviziva kana kutozvinzwisa ndotosheya kuti ndotangira papi.
The ministry says the review will be done in the next 6 months. It is then when parents will know whether Cala will stay or go.
So this is what we're doing. And I think we will be through in the next 6 months with the process.
Educationist Professor Ndiramasanga, who is famed for pioneering the education curriculum review, concurs with the Cala system, but believes it should be implemented differently.
It is a method of teaching, a strategy of teaching. So I think that it should only apply to teaching from Form 1, up to Form 6, because that way it will prepare learners how to choose the areas which they are going to fit in the higher education doctrine 5.0.
While consultations are ongoing, learners for now have to do with what's on the table. Colours are still here and will determine their fate come year end. For ZTN Prime, I'm Patience Namburo in Harare.
To be honest with you, this debate appears to be raging in Zimbabwe, and we'll repeat it, to Cala or not to Cala. Now, you have some that fully support it. I, for one, for example, support Cala.
Yeah.
Marissa also supports it. Why? Well, because the way that we see Cala, it's about identifying the strengths and weaknesses in a child. Okay? In other words, we're getting away from this movement whereby you do your maths, biology, whatever, chemistry, physics, whatever, okay, which some kids will fail because they either may not be good at exams, or that isn't the way that they are intellectually, their mind thinks, they fail, and then what happens to them? They either drop out of school, they have to repeat, parents can't afford it, yada, yada, yada. But if we started colour from ECD, and I've always said this, we should do colour from every single form all the way up to whatever O-levels, A-levels, okay? We can identify early what our kids have a great aptitude for and put them into those streams which they enjoy, they like. You're creating an adult, a young person, a young man, a young female that actually loves what they want to do. They love going to school. They love the things they're doing in school because it suits them. And I think that's how I see it.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, please, but
I think, look, there's a lot of communication that needs to be happening around this, from the parents with their children, from the parents to the teachers to the kids. So a lot of learning, because I also feel like the teachers also maybe don't know how to assess these kids based on this new colour system.
actually
There's a lot of training that needs to be done.
We spoke to Dr. Safisa and Lova a couple of weeks ago, and we asked him exactly that. We said, do your teachers know exactly how to do colour? And they said, to be honest, we need more training. That's what he said. And I think training for the teachers and for the parents. I don't think the parents actually know really what to do. I don't know.
I also think, so you know what, and one thing that I had with my child, the structure was, okay, I don't know how to do this homework. So we actually hired a younger university student who has the mind for this. So she actually helping us as well as parents understand his curriculum. So there was a lot of open dialogue, open with the teachers. So I also think, we have old school teachers, if I can use that word, old school. But, I think we need to bring in a new breed of teachers as well, the younger ones coming up. But most children don't want to be teachers when they grow up. They want to be, I don't know.
No, most people don't want to be
teachers. They don't. So
well, look, obviously this is a topical issue. So let us know what you think via our social media platforms, our Facebook page, In Papers TV Network, and of course our Twitter handle @ZTN Prime. We'd really like to hear from you, because at the end of the day, people are saying this is a burden on parents. And sure, it may be a bit of extra work for parents, but for me, the ultimate beneficiary is your children. And to be honest with you, and I'm sure each parent will stand up and say, I will do anything for my kids. And this is one of the times where you probably have to do a little bit more work than you're anticipating when it comes to their education.